Welcome to this wonderful conversation that we're having on behalf of the Film Critics Guild. My name is Sucharita. I am obviously a film critic, and I am being joined today by three other members of the Film Critics Guild. Ajay Brahmatmaj, hello.
Hi.
Stutee Ghosh and Bharathi Pradhan, hello.
Hello.
Film Critics Guild is the only registered body of film critics from across the country. और हमारी इंसेप्शन हुई थी 2018 में. तब से लेकर आज तक हमने शॉर्ट फिल्म अवार्ड्स भी किए हैं, सीरीज अवार्ड्स भी किए हैं, फीचर्स अवार्ड्स भी किए हैं और हमारा 2023 का अवार्ड सीजन आ गया है. इट्स जस्ट अराउंड द कॉर्नर. यू विल नो द डेट्स वेरी सून. अजय जी, लेट मी स्टार्ट ऑफ विद जस्ट अ रिमाइंडर टू एवरीबॉडी हु इज वाचिंग अस कि ये जो हमारे क्रिटिक्स चॉइस अवार्ड्स अब हो रहे हैं वो अलग कैसे हैं.
इस देश के जितने पॉपुलर अवार्ड हैं वो तो हम सभी जानते हैं कैसे होते हैं, क्या होते हैं, और जिसके बारे में अब बहुत ईमानदारी नहीं रह गई है. हमारा अवार्ड क्रिटिक्स चॉइस अवार्ड जो है वो अकेला ऐसा अवार्ड है जो नेशनल अवार्ड के बाद सारे लैंग्वेजेस को मिला कर के देता है. और कुछ मामलों में हम उनसे भी आगे हैं क्योंकि हम वेब सीरीज़ भी देखते हैं और शॉर्ट्स भी देखते हैं. तो इस हिसाब से हम देखें तो ज़्यादा काम है हमारे पास. और हमारे पास ऐसी कोई ज्यूरी भी नहीं है. सारे लोग वॉलंटियर करते हैं
जी.
जो खुद से जाते हैं, काम करते हैं और फिर उसका जो भी नतीजा निकलता है वो सबके सामने रखते हैं. तो मेरे हिसाब से ऐसा अवार्ड पूरे देश में नहीं है. और धीरे धीरे पिछले 5 सालों में मैंने महसूस किया है कि टैलेंट भी वेट करते हैं हमारे अवार्ड के अनाउंसमेंट का कि इस बार किसको मिल रहा है. और वे जानते हैं जो लोग अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, बेहतरीन काम कर रहे हैं, उनको इंतजार रहता है इसका. जो पॉपुलर किस्म के काम कर रहे हैं उनको कोई मतलब नहीं रहता है.
Can I say something to add to that?
Yeah.
You know, we had a year where Ranbir Kapoor was in the running for Best Actor for Sanju. He was fabulous in it, and anybody would have given it to him.
Yeah.
But we gave the award to Vineet Kumar
For Mukkabaz.
For Mukkabaz, because he was very, very
But Vineet
good.
was amazing
He was so
in that
good
role.
in it,
Yeah.
and it had gone
Fully
unnoticed
deserved. Yeah.
compared to, you know, the popular
Yeah.
films.
Yeah.
And therefore we gave that, and that I think just gives us a little more credibility because we are not designed as a television show.
I want to give a shout out to our partners, Group M and Vistas Media Capital, who've supported us since the inception of the guild, who've helped us find wonderful venues, who've helped us organize the whole thing, gotten all the film critics together.
And a big shout out to Out of the Blue for this fabulous location.
Thank you, Out of the Blue. This location is fabulous. Bharati, we have now 45 members in the guild. So, but आप बताना चाहेंगे सबको that what the makeup of the guild looks like right now, the Film Critics Guild?
Well, we have people from all over India representing not just English films or Hindi films, but we write in different languages.
Yeah.
So we have such a wide variety of writers, critics from different languages. So, you know, with the languages come a different culture. So this is a potpourri of cultures, of thoughts. And I would also like to add that, you know, ideologically, even politically, we're all wired differently.
Yeah.
You and Ajay vote differently from me.
Yeah.
But so what?
Yeah.
And that's what gives us diversity.
Yes.
So I really think this is where it's a melting pot, and we have all kinds of opinions, all kinds of comments, all kinds of tastes, prejudices, biases, everything. But this is where it all meets.
Yeah.
And therefore, I think this is, you know, it's as diverse as it can get.
It's just a really wonderful group of people when we sit together and we discuss and then we plan. It's just such a invigorating process behind putting these awards together. What is your favorite memory from all the functions that we've done so far?
You know, I will of course come to the one big one, but just carrying on from what Bharti ji said.
Yeah.
ये जो हम अब we are like 40 odd people,
45.
45 critics. You know, the fights which we never talk about. Okay, the BTS that happens when before the final list comes out. It is hilarious.
Yes.
And it also gets to you sometimes because we all. So I don't remember one curation process जहाँ पर smoothly हो गया था. Everybody agreed. एक picture.
It's not supposed to be.
You're not supposed to agree.
Yeah.
एक हीरो या एक जैसे इन्होंने संजू वाला बोला, I remember the discussions that
Yeah.
followed, and I was just thinking, if anybody leaks this out,
Yeah.
that's real gold.
Yeah, no cameras allowed there. None.
मतलब वायरलिटी के मोह में हमने वो बाहर नहीं किया, but what fun.
पर करना चाहिए, एक्चुअली आइडिया अच्छा है.
Idea अच्छा, I know you have to hear everyone and so passionately.
Yeah.
And when you listen to them, you're like, हाँ ये भी point है, but you know.
एक हमें एक वीडियो बनानी
But
चाहिए.
I have to say that what really works for us is that majority wins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's get into
We
that.
put
a little bit.
everything
We're
to
quite
vote.
democratic.
We put everything to vote, and it's the majority that wins.
So
But
we'll get
since
into
you-
that in a minute. But what
One
do you
big
remember? Yeah.
favorite moment, of course, because now पूरी दुनिया SRK career when he graced our awards. This was what 2018.
18. Yeah.
We also had Saif Ali Khan, who couldn't come personally,
Yeah.
but we had him address us
Yeah.
on film criticism
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
film industry.
It's very nice
And
of
he
him.
spoke very sensibly. You
Yeah.
know, he spoke from a screen.
Yeah.
But it was very.
उन्होंने सभी फिल्म क्रिटिक्स की क्लास भी ली थी वहाँ पे in a
Yes.
good natured way.
And also very insightful, his comments
Yeah.
on how films
Yes.
should be reviewed
Yeah.
and you know the importance of film
Like in a
criticism.
way only शाहरुख खान can say. अजय जी एक बार हम जाते हैं अवार्ड्स के प्रोसेस में कि जो है हम अवार्ड्स पे फाइनली आते हैं मार्च. इसका प्रोसेस क्या होता है एक बार आप बता दें.
प्रोसेस में तो हम अलग अलग क्यूरेटर बनाते हैं
हाँ.
और वो लोग इनिशियल पहले स्क्रीनिंग करते हैं अपनी फिल्मों की, जो फिल्म हो, वेब सीरीज हो, शॉर्ट्स हों, वो देखते हैं और फिर वो कुछ जीरो इन करते हैं कि भाई ये देखा जा सकता है, ये छोड़ा जा सकता है.
नहीं
और-
देखते सब हैं.
देखते सब हैं,
हाँ.
सारा देखना सारा होता
हाँ.
है.
सो अब हमारे पास टीम्स बनती हैं जिनको हम लैंग्वेजेस के हिसाब से सेपरेट करते हैं और एक एक फिल्म क्रिटिक उन टीम्स के हेड्स बनते हैं और ये हर साल चेंज होता है और
जी,
ये
जी.
वॉलंटरी बेसिस पे होता है जो वॉलंटियर करते हैं.
Absolutely.
तो भारती, वांट टू टेक अस थ्रू दैट प्रोसेस अ लिटिल बिट, द सेपरेशन इनटू द कमिटीज एंड देन हाउ दे अराइव टू द नॉमिनीज.
It's very simple because we just have several rounds of curation. There is that initial which Ajay talked about, where we watch everything but everything, and then we do the vetting process, and then we weed out. So this is how we grade it: A, B, C.
Yeah.
We weed out C, which nobody needs to watch it after us, and then we have another round
Yeah.
where we again grade, and you know we grade it according to not just how good the show is.
Yeah.
Let me talk about web series because it's pretty much the same process for everything. So we have our categories. We have our best actor, best show, best actress, best supporting, best writing. So we have all these categories. So we not just watch it and grade it, given A, B, C, but we also talk about the very categories.
Yes.
So that drama, when we do it at that level itself, it just goes on into the next level. So
Yeah.
at the last level, you don't have to keep looking for who's best actor, who's best actress.
Yeah.
It's done at that the second round itself.
Yeah.
We do it, and therefore it's very very smooth. And somebody has put a lot of thought into the process.
Yeah.
We weed out. We come to a few nominations.
Yeah.
After which we'll have the final round is the best one.
Yeah.
Because we may do the dog's work, but the final round is where all the members have a say.
Yeah.
You know, of the top 10 or whatever's
Yeah.
chosen. So I think that is the most democratic part of it, where every member
Every
weighs
single
in.
vote.
Yeah.
Yes.
23 कैटेगरीज हैं इस बार. अजय जी, which one are you excited about? अगर ऐसे कोई बोलना हो in particular.
मैं तो बेस्ट फिल्म और बेस्ट डायरेक्टर के लिए ज़्यादा सोचता हूँ मैं, और एक्टर तो चलो ज़रूरी हैं, वो आने चाहिए.
For
तो-
me, it is
Yeah.
best writing, definitely best writing, and the best director, of course, because
Yeah.
a bad director can mess up good writing,
Yes.
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Yes.
So you know, for me, it's a combination of the writing and the director.
For you, Stutee?
I think best film because this
Yeah.
is one big pool and
Yeah.
it's all languages.
Yeah.
So I always want to find out ki sare mila ke which is the one that comes up on top. And gender sensitivity, it's
Yes.
something I personally feel very passionately for, and we've come up with some real nice gems over the years is category mein. So that's also something I keep an eye out for ki kaun sa which one for this category.
Yeah, the Gender Sensitivity
Yeah.
Award. And also, in fact, जो धर्मशाला फिल्म फेस्टिवल होता है उसमें भी जो Gender Sensitivity Award
Yeah.
होता है, that is also given out by the Film Critics Guild. Every year there's members of our guild who volunteer to participate in that award as
Yes.
well. Bharti, we also
We
have
even have a gender sensitivity committee.
yes.
which I think is very unique to our guild.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've had that committee since the inception.
Yes.
And it's a very active group
Very
of
active.
people. We discuss and we have lots of conversations amongst
Yes.
each other, which I really,
Again,
really
we
like.
fight, but we.
But एक हम lifetime achievement award भी करते हैं.
Yes, yes, it is very special because you see, it's not just about giving somebody who's been around for a long time and who, in any case, is being celebrated all the time.
जी.
We look for people who have not been celebrated that much, but whose contribution is
Unparalleled.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know, for instance, we had Reshma. Have you even heard of Reshma?
Yeah.
She was the person who did Hema Malini's stunts in Sholay.
Yes.
So, you know, somebody like that who has contributed so much over the years. Or we gave it to Javed Siddiqui, who's
Yeah.
a writer.
Yeah.
You know, these are not. Javed Siddiqui, of course, is a very famous person and we all respect him a lot. But the kind of attention and the spotlight that goes on a person when we give this award is unparalleled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And we really look for names that are not all the time making headlines.
Yeah. Why do you think that's important, Stutee, for this body to exist, to find names that are not always making headlines?
You know, because if you just look around, usually kya hota hai na, what's top of the mind, what's the flavor of the season is the only thing that's constantly being talked about.
Yeah.
And it creates a smoke screen.
Yeah.
Where you tend to forget कि अच्छा out of sight, out of mind है, हम भूल ही गए हैं कि. But like she rightly took the example of Reshma and she made such a moving speech on stage when she said, you know, you could see it in her eyes that
Yeah.
she was finally being recognized for the work that
That
she'd
was our
done.
first one too.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was
Year
our first
one.
and very
Can you
special.
imagine after
yeah.
all these years? That was 1975.
Yeah.
Sholay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
And-
know a lot of media houses picked that story
Yes,
up and
yes.
you know,
उसके बाद
articles
तो
were
बहुत सारे
written
लोगों
on
ने
that.
cover किया
Yeah,
उसको.
yeah.
So more than 40 years later, she got that
Yeah.
recognition from us,
Yeah.
which I thought was long overdue.
एक क्वेश्चन भारती that a lot of people have is Film Critics Guild का member कैसे बना जाए?
We have a process, a vetting committee, which looks to see whether somebody, a new member, is eligible or not. So the
Yeah.
eligibility is very strict.
Our form is just, it's on the website.
Yes.
People
Yeah.
can go and
Yes,
submit
yes.
themselves and then it goes to the vetting committee.
Yes.
And then if you get through that, you become a card carrying member. We don't have cards, but so to speak, card carrying member of the Film Critics Guild, the
Right.
first and the only registered body of film critics across the country. We're very proud of that. अजय जी, जब आप फिल्में देख रहे हैं या आप सीरीज देख रहे हैं, हिंदी हो या इंग्लिश हो या तमिल हो, आपका उस टाइम पे दिमाग में रहता है कि इसको फिल्म क्रिटिक्स गिल्ड अवार्ड्स के लिए शायद कंसिडर करेंगे, 6 महीने के बाद करें या 7 महीने के बाद करें? आर यू थिंकिंग ऑफ दैट व्हेन यू
नहीं,
वॉच
उस
इट?
समय मैं ऐसा नहीं सोच पाता हूँ, लेकिन जैसा कि भारती ने कहा कि जब क्यूरेशन हम कर रहे होते हैं ना, तब जरूर उस समय कंसिडरेशन में आ ही जाता है वो। लेकिन फिल्म देखते समय या सीरीज देखते समय या शॉर्ट्स देखते समय तब बिल्कुल ख्याल नहीं रहता है कि इसको हम बाद में सोचेंगे या इसके
Critics'
बारे
Choice
में-
Awards.
I agree
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
Even I never do
हाँ.
that.
नहीं, I
When I'm
have my
reviewing
ears.
something,
Okay.
I never think of, you know, when I'm curating, I don't even know if I'm going to be curating. it.
Yeah.
नहीं, usually
So you
because I
don't
take care of the East Zone, तो Assamese या उड़िया कोई फिल्म अगर मुझे सुनाई देती है फेस्टिवल सर्किट पे, so I know I have to keep an eye on that. कि
Yeah.
eventually वो, क्योंकि
हाँ, कई बार
eventually
ऐसा
काम
होता है
हमारे
कि-
पास ही
बिल्कुल,
आएगा.
बिल्कुल,
तो-
बिल्कुल। कई बार ऐसा होता है कि लैंग्वेज में कोई फिल्म
Yeah,
हमने देखी,
yeah.
हाँ.
फिर हम
Correct.
चाहते हैं कि हमारी कमेटी के लोग और दूसरे लोग भी
Yeah.
देखें,
Correct.
क्योंकि वे उनको नहीं मालूम है, कांटेक्ट नहीं कर पाते हैं। तो कई रिकमेंडेशन जैसे हमारे मैनेजमेंट कमेटी से भी आता
yes,
है
yes.
कि आप ये फिल्म देख
हाँ.
लीजिए, ये बहुत अच्छी बात है।
Bharti, what have you watched in the last year that's excited you the most, that you've liked the most impressed
You know,
with?
it's very crazy because it's been a very eclectic mix of films that
Yeah.
I've liked. You had Kantara. I mean, that song, Varaharupam, that still kind of haunts me. Fabulous,
Yeah.
fabulous film. I
Rishabh
just
Shetty,
love
yeah.
Kantara. I also like Ritesh Deshmukh's Marathi film Ved,
Hmm.
which was very nice. Sensible films that say something different. That's the most important thing for me. It has to say something different.
Yeah. Stutee, what
So-
about you?
So since she spoke about films, I think I'll talk about series.
Yeah.
And Delhi Crime Season 2,
Yeah.
such a solid series. And it manages to live up to that because I personally feel कि अगर आप एक बार, you know, you've hit the nail
Standard
on its
बना
own.
दो.
Yeah, एक
हाँ.
standard के बाद उसके and such controlled performances. I think that was it's such a
Since
such
she's
a-
mentioned web series, and I talk always about writing, I think Surreal had a very
Yeah.
interesting
Vortex.
layered writing which
Amazon Prime
which
Video.
excited
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. Pushkar Gayatri.
Yes,
Very
it-
exciting storyteller.
Very exciting layered writing.
Yeah. Yeah. So Delhi Crime for you.
Yeah.
Ajay ji?
मेरे लिए पंचायत
Yeah.
और गुल्लक।
गुल्लक।
छोटे परिवार के, लोअर मिडिल क्लास की फैमिली है, छोटे एस्पिरेशंस हैं उनके, उन सारी चीज़ों को जिस ढंग से कहानी कहते हैं।
Yeah.
दूसरा मैं एक क्लियर करना चाहूँगा, वेब सीरीज़ के बारे में तमाम बुरी बातें कही जाती हैं कि बहुत ख़राब हैं, गंदे हैं, गालियाँ हैं। इस बार जब ज़्यादा वेब सीरीज़ देखा तो मैंने देखा कि टीनेजर्स पे बहुत सारा काम हो रहा है, जो बहुत अच्छी बात है। कि टीनेजर्स को लेकर के, और या छोटे शहरों से बड़े शहरों में
Yes.
आई लड़कियाँ,
Yeah.
उनकी कहानियाँ कही
उनकी
जा रही
कहानी,
हैं।
yes.
ये अपने आप में फिल्मों में अभी नहीं आया है, वेब सीरीज ने बड़े अच्छे तरीके से इनको हैंडल किया है। तो वो दोनों मुझे बहुत ही प्रभावित
And
किया।
having talked about these sensible films, let me also tell you I thoroughly enjoyed RRR.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all kinds of films
Very
were
enjoyable
comedies,
films.
yeah.
if you're on this topic and more names spill out, तो हमारे opinions भी आ जाएंगे। तो
हाँ,
अभी
फिर
अभी
ये हम
work in progress है। the
करेक्ट,
list,
क्योंकि
yeah,
दिस
yeah.
इज लाइक अभी इन पे काम चल रहा है बिहाइंड द सीन्स, तो सारी नॉमिनीज जब आएंगे तब आपको पता
हाँ,
चल
तभी हम
जाएगा।
poker face
You might
रहेंगे।
get a surprise. Yeah.
करेक्ट, कुछ हो
never
ना
know.
We'll
हो।
put a rabbit
Yeah.
out of the
Correct.
hat, yes.
So you'll find out very, very soon who the nominees are, when the awards are, who the award winners are. And that's it. Any parting thoughts before we wrap this up for today, Bharti?
Well, just watch out for the 5th edition. It's
Yeah.
going to be very, very,
So
as usual, different from everybody else.
Yes. Suti, closing thoughts?
Waiting for the final list as eagerly as all of you should, because you know अभी deliberations होनी है, but yeah, really looking forward to the awards.
Ajay ji?
मैं देख रहा हूँ कि साउथ से कौन सी फिल्मों को हम आखिरी 5 में ले आते हैं।
हाँ,
मेरा ध्यान उस तरफ ज़्यादा है।
या
हिंदी फिल्में तो हम जानते हैं।
करेक्ट। अभी कमाल की बात तो ये है कि हम में से खुद भी कोई प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर सकता
कर
है कि
सकते।
क्या फाइनल में आएंगे, और फाइनल में आके बदल भी जाती है चीजें, क्योंकि वोट्स मतलब पूरा ट्रांसपेरेंट प्रोसेस है, वोटिंग के हिसाब से होता है। वंस अगेन आई वांट टू थैंक आवर पार्टनर्स इन दिस मोशन कंटेंट ग्रुप एंड विस्टस मीडिया कैपिटल फॉर सपोर्टिंग अस सिंस day one. My name is Sucharita. Thank you for being connected with the Film Critics Guild. Thank you for being connected with the Critics' Choice Awards. Thank you, Bharti. Thank you, Stutee. Thank you, Ajay.
Thank you.
And thank you, Out of the Blue, for this fabulous location.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.